So often we find ourselves in times that are troubled. And isn't that true, perhaps, of the world today? Uh, Maybe more than ever, we are experiencing troubled times. We've had a pandemic, and there's lots of uncertainties, there's lots of turmoil, there's concerns, there's pressures people feel, and the Bible is full of encouragement and reassurance to help us in these kind of difficult and troubled times. In Psalm 46, it says this: God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth give way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea. God is a strength to people as we turn to him, and maybe strength is something that we feel that we lack in times that are challenging. Strength is an interesting thing with the body, isn't it? We can feel incredibly strong at times. Perhaps you're in your prime and you're fairly fit, and you've got quite a lot of athletic activity going on, and you've got some muscles built up, and maybe you've been working hard physically, and that's given you strength. But there's other times when in life people are experiencing weakness. They feel weakness physically from being unwell. They feel weakness because of age or frailty. And strength is something that we need at other levels too. At times we feel emotionally strong to cope with things and fairly buoyant and upbeat. And at other times we might feel incredibly fragile emotionally. We've had a bereavement. We've had difficult circumstances have gone on. We feel our emotions are quite fragile and frayed from all the things that have been going on. And God also wants us to not only to find in him a fresh strength that we can look to him and say, Lord, I need your strength, I need your help in my physical struggles, I need your help in my emotional ups and downs, but also deep within our spirit. I pray that today we'll find the strength of God, that we'll realize that truth that Psalm 46 talks about, that God is our refuge and strength, that we'll find his strength in times of trouble, that we'll find his strength and not fear. We'll find his strength when it feels like there's so much turmoil happening and things which are out of our control. We'll find his strength to go through difficult things. I pray that God will strengthen our minds too, that our minds would be strong and able to cope with the different things that sometimes come flying at us, the things that put pressure in our thinking. May God's strength be yours today. May we walk in his strength. May we be strengthened in our spiritual health and well-being as we come close to God. May we find his strength in a fresh way in our lives today and be renewed in the strength that God gives.